There we go. Well, it started 1-0. It's already been like 7 shots on goal. It's 13-28 in the first. I forgot all of my equipment, so we're doing this all by phone. Got the caps in the dark blues. Another save by Beck. That shot wide to the left. The Caps have not cleared it out once. The puck has been down here the whole time. Off the boards. That puck finally clears. Right back into the zone. Nice save by Beck. Good job by Aiden to kind of back that up, and that'll clear out. But right back to center ice and right back in on the line change. Shot wide of the net. Goes right. 12-13 left to go, and here comes Wes up to center ice. And it finally comes into the Rattlers zone. Again, I'm doing this all from my phone, so I apologize in advance for the bad sound. Shot gets taken away before it gets there, and I'm not on a tripod. I forgot everything. I'm going to try and do this by phone, but it's probably not going to work too well. Puck still in, centers up. Touch that, boo, that puck almost went in. So it's 1-0 Rattlers on an early goal. West fighting for it down in the corner. Beck save, covered up. Aiden took it down quick and then lost the puck at the blue line, but the puck down behind the Rattlers net. Bennett there trying to keep it in, does. Shot goes wide to the right. Aiden down there deep. Aiden able to come in quick. Ethan putting some pressure on deep. As they fight for it in the near corner. Bennett in there. Who else is in there? Coop's in there. Liam's in there. Ethan waiting for a puck to come out with Aiden back on D. Ethan's going to find Ethan's shot. That gets deflected before it gets to the net. And the puck will clear the zone. Liam with it. Liam takes it back. And here come the Rattlers right up the middle. Along to the wings. Shot. Beck high and into the net. Just went off his pads. And that's 2-0. $9:53 to go. Made the save. It just kind of had that English as it goes up over the pads and then back down. It ends up in, not even in the back of the net, just over the line. And right back into the Capital zone, the puck comes. Shot, Beck save, good save by Beck as he had kind of drifted to the right, came back left, but right up in front, and another goal. Puck still in the zone, out comes out. Bennett with it behind the net. It's going to come over to the near side. Gavin in there. Eli. Eli with it behind the net, takes it over to the far side, gonna skate it up, gonna skate it out. Eli gets it up to Gavin. Gavin tips it up, puts it behind the net, Caps want a line change. And here comes the puck over to the near side along the wing. Taken away by Aiden. Puck centered up again, now Cooper with it. Cooper gonna skate it up and out. Cooper, cross-ice pass over to Henry. Puck gets taken away by the Rattlers, and they have it behind their own net. Pass gets deflected, taken away by the Rattlers. Liam there takes it back. He dumps it back into the zone. Puck off the boards, comes deep, and they're going to get an icing call. That'll stop the clock with 7:17. Caps in an early hole. Julia, I am streaming live. They're calling me and I'm streaming live. Still got an offside with 6:25 to go. Caps have settled down here a little bit in the middle part of the first period. Started out ugly. And that's going to be, I don't know what was going on there. Puck's going to clear all the way up, and another icing. 5:53 in the first. Puck's going to clear the zone. This will be a 2-on-1 breakout for the Rattlers. If they go fast, they get ahead of the defense. Up pass a little bit too far out in front, and it ends up over in the corner. Ethan down there kicks it up off the boards behind the net. Liam trying to take it away. Ethan and Liam down deep, both hitting each other. And the puck comes, centers up. That gets deflected, goes over to the far side boards. Ethan looking to pass it out, gets it over to Liam. Liam makes a nice little cut. Able to, couldn't clear the zone. Miles had it cleared for a minute, but now it comes right back in, up along. They tried to cross it again. That one couldn't connect. And that puck was shot by Miles on back. Not on purpose, but the deflection went right to back. Now that puck's going to clear the zone. That got tipped. Noble had it for a minute, gets taken away. Now it comes back into the cap zone, up along the left wing. Still there, Beck. He's using a stick. Not sure why he's not covering up more. But it's not. Using a lot of stick. That pass comes in deep. Puck still in the center, taken away by Eli. Eli clears it out. Pass up over to Henry. Henry fires it ahead. And now it comes over. Noble puts a quick shot on. And the Rattlers tip it up and out. Puck comes over to Aiden. Aiden over. That was a soft pass. A couple of soft passes. Lucky to get it through. Wes is going to be offsides on that. The puck comes over to Coop. Coop tried to put a shot on that, maybe put one too many dribbles on the stick on it. Now Ethan. Ethan up over to Liam. Liam at the top. Shot. Put in the glove. And I believe that's the first shot on goal with 3:26 to go for the Caps there in the first period. Coop puts a shot on. That puck off the glove of the goalie for the Rattlers. Now Liam gets in a foot race. That puck's going to come all the way down. That wouldn't have been icing. Liam had touched it. Now it back behind the net. Liam still with it. Ethan going to take it away. Ethan back behind the net, brings it over near side. Goes around one defender, gets the puck taken away, but Liam there. Liam able to almost couldn't clear it. Almost had it cleared, but now it's up on the right wing. Rattlers couldn't hang on to it to pull the trigger and ends up down in the far side corner. Now it's going to be Bennett. Bennett clears it out. Pass a little up ahead of Coop. Coop, who's been out there on the shift for a while. Legs a little soft. couldn't catch up to it. Now, puck's going to come over to Bennett along the far side. Liam going to put a check on. Ethan tips it up. Ethan gets it out. Puck at center ice. Rattlers with it. That's an offsides, and that'll stop the clock with 2:21 to go. Puck up and out of play. West to take the face-off. Gavin in there. Puck slammed down it deep into the cap zone. Aiden with it behind his own net. Pass over to Noble. Noble able to kick it up and out, but now Miles with a good heavy stick, able to get it into the zone. Can he get it to West? Couldn't get it to West. Now, West almost had that puck on the rebound through the stick. Nice little move by number 8 of the Rattlers, and that's a shot that gets deflected wide of the net left, and the puck stays on the near side, but now it is right there on the wing. Couldn't pull the trigger. West takes it up and out. West to center ice. West with Noble along the other wing. Tried to get it over to Gavin, couldn't do it. Lost it at the blue line. Puck gets shot all the way across center ice, and Eli tips it in. Puck behind the Rattlers net. Caroms around the boards over to the near side. Puck right at the blue line. Cross ice again, still in the zone. Now it comes out. Bennett puts some pressure on along there with Henry. And Brady cross ice pass over to Eli. Eli kicks it up and out. Gets it over to Coop. Coop couldn't hang on to it. Has to tip it over deep into the zone, and the puck ends up over in the far side corner. That's where the fight and scrum's going to be for it. Rattlers quickly get it out, bring it up to center ice. Here they come into the zone. Good job by Eli to knock that away. And now it's going to dribble out. Shot, that's well wide of the net right. And goes over to the far side corner. Puck up along the boards. Kicked back down into the corner. Bennett there. Bennett kicks it up along the boards. Cooper comes in. Puck's going to carry him all the way around to the far side. Brady with it. Brady's going to skate it up and out. Brady kicks it up over to Bennett. Bennett tips it up to himself, and I think they're calling offsides there. Or I think they might be getting a penalty. They are on number 12 of the Rattlers. So the Caps, who could really use a goal, going to go on the power play. 6 seconds left to go in the first. See if they can get one quick here to end the first. And there was 0.6 seconds. Not 6, 0.6. So that'll do it for the first. So basically, Cap's going to have a minute and a half. What's weird is they don't have the penalty on the scoreboard. Oh man, why does it keep doing that? And again, sorry for no scoreboard. I literally don't have any of my equipment. So I'm doing this all from the phone. I don't even know if the phone's going to hold the charge this whole time. We'll see. Noble, Ethan, Gavin, Miles, and Liam out. That puck's going to come over to Noble. Noble's going to kick it up along the boards. Cross ice pass, Ken to keep it in. Liam gets hit right as he was about to pull the trigger. I don't know how that wasn't a penalty, but it wasn't. Keep in mind the Caps on a power play here. Shot, that's wide of the net. Ethan chasing after it behind the net. Gavin just underneath Noble's stick. Puck shot off the post. It was actually, but not in front. It was like off the back of the post. Shot, rebound comes out. Another scrum for it. Puck in and goal! Ethan finds one. Puts it in the back of the net. Cleaning up the dirty work. Mopping the floors. And the Caps close the gap 3-1. So the Caps convert the power play. Close the gap here, 14-19, plenty of time left. And West will take the face off at center ice. Okay, and the Caps find a little momentum off the power play goal. Here come the Rattlers into the zone. Centered up, shot. That gets deflected before it gets to the net. Bennett down there in the corner. West finds it. West thought he had some space, but they close that quick. Now it's going to be Eli with it. Eli kicks it up and out and ahead over to Bennett. Bennett's got to go fast. Can't get there first. And now the puck down behind the net. West goes flying. West is going to be slow to get up. West found air. West quickly comes off the ice, and they're going to get the offsides. So we get a face-off right outside of the zone. I think West is okay. West got about, he was above the rim. He was above the rim. It was. Now Brady using his skates to try and keep it in. That didn't work. So now it comes back out of the zone. And now we try and get it back in. Ethan tips it up. Puck's going to go down into the far side corner. Caps, if you take that first 5 minutes away of the game, played this one pretty straight up from there on out, but find themselves in a 3-1 hole because of that first 5 minutes. Now here come the Rattlers into the zone. That puck, Henry shoots it up and out. The line change. I feel like they had 6 on the ice there, but I didn't quite see it. Puck centered up, but Liam able to take it away. Liam skates through 1, skates through 2, gets it up over to Henry. Henry fires it. That goes off the skate of a Rattler, and the Rattlers take over possession, kick it up, and kick it out. Now over to center ice, cross ice pass. That's errant. That's where Miles finds it. Miles gets that tipped, and that they're going to wave that off. That was tipped as well, so no icing, and it's going to be Liam all by himself with a full sheet ice in front of him. Now off the boards, over to West. West tips it. Rattlers bring it right back down. Aiden able to tip that, and Beck covers it up. 11:54 to go in the second. Scores 3-1. Rattlers. Rattlers come out with the puck behind Capitals net. Now it comes up over to the right wing and taken away by Miles. Miles skates it up. Miles to center ice, brings it into the zone. Miles trying to find an edge along the wing, can't find it. Now it ends up behind the net. Gavin with it. Gavin gets it back to Miles. And shot, that goes wide. Music shows up, shot, and goal! Who got that one? That was a beautiful goal. I believe it was by Coop. Coop fired it from the right wing, puts it in hard. And the Caps close it to within one. $11:20 to go. So the Caps, again, started in an early hole, just came out flat. In the first 5 minutes, there was probably 13 shots on net, and 3 of them went in. Since then, the Caps locked down on defense here a little bit, created a little bit more of an offensive opportunity, and now find themselves with only a 1-goal deficit. Puck's going to center up in the Caps zone. Ethan tried to take it away. Eli does take it away. There's Noble. Noble tried to go around. Noble trying to cheat to his right side a little bit, got the puck taken away. And now Brady tried to tip it away. Tip, tip, tip. Puck in front of the net. Watch out. Shot. Beck save. Another save and a goal. Comes right back the other way. Beck got the first save, but the puck comes out, rebounds out to the far side, and almost an exact replica of the goal we just saw down at the other end. So the Rattlers extend the lead to 2 with 10:47 to go in the second. No replays today, doing this all from the phone. It's not as fun with no replays. Shot, that goes wide of the net. Cooper with it. Cooper takes it up, out of the zone, up the center ice, still with it. As soon as he crosses center ice, dumps it down deep, and we're going to play dump and chase. Henry down there, Coop. Now along the boards, Liam. And puck gets shot back down. And it's odd because there wasn't a line change, but no pressure on the offensive zone. That was way too easy to get that up and out. There was 3 Caps hanging out outside of the blue line while the puck's in the offensive zone. Now somehow it ends up back in the offensive zone. Coop and Henry both chasing after it. And just a little bit of a confusing shift right here. Now Gavin's slow to get up. He does get up. Gavin's going to come out. A slow line change due to it, but the Caps able to get back. That tips out in front. Aiden tips it up and out. Puck's going to come back in. Neutral zone up to the center ice. Rattlers take it into the zone. Goal around 1. Good job by Ethan to tip that away and keep it up to the boards. Good tip there by Aiden, and the puck's going to squirt back out of the zone. Now Noble chasing after it. Noble and number 34 brought everything but the puck with them, and the puck's at center ice. Rattlers with it. Rattlers at the blue line, get it taken away by Aiden, but the puck kind of still sits there. Now it's along that wing again, and a little bit deeper it goes. Puck up over the net. Puck centers up. There's Bennett. Now we're going to get a penalty. This one's going to be on Aiden. And the Rattlers going on a power play. Aiden trying to plead his case to no avail. So with 9:02 to go in the second, 4-2 Rattlers lead. The Caps got to kill a penalty. West to take the face off. We got Brady out there with Gavin. And I cannot tell. The ref is in front of our 4th person. I believe it's Eli, though. It is Eli. And what do we... We're waiting on the scoreboard. Still waiting on the scoreboard. There we go. Aiden, 130, doing time in the ice box. So now we should get a, and now we're, okay. Now we skate over to talk. We didn't have a minute to do that. Now we do it. All right. Now we'll get a puck drop. West to take it. Puck over into the boards. And Eli skates in. Puck centers up. That's a dangerous spot for that puck. Puck up, over, and in. So it didn't take them long to convert that one. That puck just on the redirect ends up going up and over Beck's head and into the net. So it's a 5-2 Rattler lead halfway through the game. Ethan wins the faceoff. That puck ends up over in the Rattlers zone, down along the left side. Now behind the net, over to the far side. Nope. So right as it looked like the Caps are making a comeback, they find themselves down a 3-goal hole. They closed it to 3-2, but very quickly it comes back 5-2 off a power play goal and that was misdirected, and then a rebound goal, all in the course of the last 3 minutes or so. Now that puck up out of the zone. Noble chasing after it. Cross ice pass to Liam. Liam clears it up and out off the boards, but that ends up with the Rattlers. Rattlers cross the ice, right at center ice, taken away by Noble. Noble shoots it up, backhands it a little bit wide of the net to the left, but gets it back behind the net. Now, who is that down there? Henry fighting for it. He's got 2 Rattlers on him. Ethan's going to come in. Ethan decides to put his stick in there. We got a table for 4 on Saturday night. Ethan comes away with it. Ethan tried to put a pass up to Noble. Noble's going to get a hooking if he's not careful there. But he does take the puck away. Here they come back the other way. Noble's still with it. And everyone, I don't know who's looking for a penalty. That all looked clean to me. But Rattlers come away with it. Aiden back. Ethan following. Good job by Aiden to knock it away. Liam turns it around. Liam up and out of the zone. Gets it to Henry. Henry shoots it down. He was past the red line, or center ice, so that won't be an icing. And now that's Cooper looking for it. And it comes up and out. That tipped out ahead. Aiden with it. Aiden gets it back up and out. That puck fires back the other way. Bennett with it. Bennett gets it up over to West. West going to bring it into the zone along the left wing. West on the back side of a stick. Has to take it to the corner. Bennett down there deep. Bennett with it. West comes back in to help out. Puck comes up to the center. Go. Couldn't. Cooper almost had it, but now right through the defense. And just a little bit too far out in front. That puck was moving pretty quick. That was a good move by the Rattlers player, but no harm, no foul. But this, where the puck comes out to the center, they still have it. Now they're set up, get it up over to the defense, up along the wing. Puck still along the board, a little bit deeper, centered up, but taken away by Bennett. Bennett has it, takes it up, has West out in front. Pass, West's going to be offsides. West is offsides by a mile. West was looking for the pass, and it never came to him. It was going to be a tough passing lane. And the clock stops with 5:56. Puck comes into the Cap zone, up along the right wing. A little bit deeper, pushed back, kept along the boards. Now it's centered up. Beck with a nice save. That ends up behind the net. That stays over on the near side. Noble able to clear it out. 2-on-1 if they go quick. Noble with it. Gavin and Noble can't find any space, and instead of it being a 2-on-1 breakout, It's a dump shot that ends up into the glove. Couldn't find the space. They skated into each other, slowed each other down. Rattlers win the faceoff, cleared up out of the zone, have it at center ice, taken away. Puck still at center ice. West turns it around. West dumps it down. Henry's going to be the one to get there behind the net. Puck along the boards over to the near side. Rattlers pass it up, pass it out. Puck over to the far side. Eli puts a nice check on that. Another, it's getting a little, I want to say it's getting chippy. That's not what it is, but definitely more physical here in the closing. West with it. West gets met by two Rattlers, gets the puck taken away, and Aiden smartly skated back. That was good instincts there by Aiden. Now that puck right out in front of the Caps bench. West able to tip it back in, and they skate for it. West having a good shift. He's been all over the ice. West looking to get out off the ice. Good to see him back on the ice as well, after he literally did his best Superman impression behind the net here about 10 minutes ago. Now the puck comes up high. That's where Noble is. Noble backhands it back in. Can't get a lot on it. And the puck clears the zone. Now it comes across the ice. That's Brady. Brady loses it at the blue line, and the Rattlers set up business. In the zone a little bit deeper. Shot. Puck goes off Beck's pads up over the net and ends up over on the near side. Now it comes in deep. Backhand. Puck stays out. Beck going to cover that one up. 3:44 to go here in the second. Hayden absolutely levels a kid behind the net. The puck's going to clear the zone. All right, Brady clears it up and out. Puck back into the zone. Back out. That's an offsides. There's the whistle. Brady going to come off the ice, and Ethan comes away with it. Ethan tried to get it up over to Noble. That puck's going to clear the zone. Gavin back, kicks it over to Liam. Liam skates back, kicks it up out of the zone. Ethan chasing after it, but he's not going to get there first. That's a little bit too far out in front. Rattlers with it behind their own net. Kick it over to the near side. Now try and clear it out. Liam there. I believe that's Noble in there. And the puck back behind the net again. Now over to the far side. Puck up high. And Berge, Coach Berge, got to work on his shag and fly balls over there. Tried to catch the fly ball. Absolutely terrible outfielder. Just misjudged that from the get. Not a good pass to the ball. Coach Berge sticking with his day job at hockey. All right, now the puck comes behind the net. Bennett puts a shot on. That gets deflected before it can get to the net, and the Rattlers back behind their net. It's going to take it up to center. Now over to the far side. Puck clears the zone up to center ice. And here they come back into the Cap zone. Tipped away by Miles. Puck comes out of the zone, and the Rattlers got to reset. Bennett with it. Bennett tried to tip it down deep. Now Liam with it. Liam gets checked. And the puck down in the Rattlers zone. Now it's going to be Miles who keeps it in. There's Coop. Coop can't get his stick down. Coop got to keep that stick down. Now Liam again. Liam off the boards to Bennett. This time it comes over to the Rattlers. Pass can't connect, and it stays over on the near side. And shot goes wide of the net. Wes off the board, still with it behind his own net. And puck's still there. Beck going to cover it up and stop the clock with 1:37 to go. Puck over to the boards. Noble finds it. Noble kicks it up and out, but tipped it way up. That allowed the Rattlers to just take back possession, but now Eli takes it. He dumps it as he crosses center ice, and the Rattlers with it behind their own net. Puck comes across, still in zone. Ethan tried to fire it up and out, and Noble goes for a check, but the puck squirts out. Now Aiden, that's an offsides. Noble had gotten tied up. Ethan lost his stick off the face-off. Just gets in there and tries to look big. He did his best like grizzly bear, like, I'm big. Puts his hands up. That was awesome. Now Liam gets a little tripped up behind the net. Tried to backdoor it. Rebound comes out. Good job by Liam trying to get sneaky. But the Rattlers come away with it. Rattlers up to center ice. Go off the boards. Get it into the zone. Aiden there. Aiden keeps it along the boards. A cross-ice pass tipped out in front by Henry. Henry looking to get off the ice. And they better go quick because they got a little bit lucky on that line change right there. Good job to just hammer it back into the zone. All right, now Aiden, cross-ice pass, but that gets intercepted. Aiden put a little bit more on that. Now that puck, Beck's is going to cover that up. And we'll get a face-off with 9 seconds left to go here in the second. Liam with it behind his own net. 5 seconds left to go in the period. Cooper with it. Brady, and that'll do it for the second period. So the Caps find 2 goals. They went into the period down 3-0, found 2 goals early, but then the Rattlers found 2 of their own, and after 2, it's 5-2 Rattlers. Put 15 minutes on the clock. We'll finish this game up here in the third. So I'll come to Caps for the third. And Lathan going to come in to play the third period. Beck played the first 2, but Lathan showed up today and might as well play the third. All right, but we missed the face-off. But anyways, they fight for it. There you go, face-off. That happened. All right, now Liam with it back behind his own net. We'll try and get a little bit closer to the action here. Shot saved by Lathan, goes over to the near side. Now it's Coop. Coop tried to get away. Now Gavin going to take it in. Gavin tries to go around one. Gavin, shot! Gets deflected before it goes to the net. Good stick work there by Gavin. Like to see it. Now it comes back out of the zone. Noble back, and Eli comes off the bench. and swing and a miss by Noble, and that almost ended up in the back of the net. Is that Rattler was right there, and it went just wide. Puck now still in the zone, gonna carry him off the boards over to the far side. And the puck down behind the net. Noble chasing after it. They reverse it out, gonna take it over to the far side. A lot cleaner ice over there. They're able to take it up to center ice. Aiden lost his boots. And now the puck, good job by Eli to just kind of stay there, stay in the play. Don't make too many big moves. Don't show any, and that's a goal. Great, I mean, that went off 3 posts before it went in. You can take that shot a million more times, they're never gonna find that angle again. So the Caps find themselves down 4, the score 6-2 with 13:26 to go in the third. That all kind of started with the miscue, the swing and a miss, and then the boots, the Aiden kind of losing his, he's kind of unlucky there a little bit. Wasn't anything in particular. Good save there by Lathan. Now that's some outfield play right there. Get the line drive kind of fading away from you, so you got to kind of glide over to your left a little bit. Put that one in the glove. Berge could learn a thing or two from that. I'm giving Berge a hard time. I'm going to tell him when we're back at the hotel tonight. Hey, look at that. Now it's like the shortstop action there, kind of third base. Puts it in the glove low. The ball's kind of coming down. The question is, do you take it off the hop, throw it at first, or just go for it? You win for it, makes the out. Lathan putting on a fielding clinic. Puck right out in front of the net. He's going to have to do some more. The Caps can't clear it out from in front of the net. Now it comes over to the far side. Puck down into the corner. Puck centers up again. Liam I think Liam was trying to do a fancy pass behind his back and it didn't quite work. All right, now that puck finally comes up and out of the zone. Henry's the one that finally got it out. And puck up almost into the Caps bench again. We're going to put Berge back to the test. See if he could catch a little bleeder fly ball. But it never got to him. Now the puck comes up to center ice. Here come the Rattlers. Cooper. And they get the offsides, and the clock stops at 12:04. Now again, I'm doing this all from my phone tonight. I don't have any of my normal equipment, so I have no idea how good or bad this stream is. If it's a little bit shaky, because I've been holding my phone in this freezing ring for about an hour. Good save, Lathan. Lathan showing off the leather like a Led Zeppelin concert from the 70s. Shot goes wide over to the far side. And the puck's still in the zone, fired up wide. Lathan says, I'm going to put that in the glove. Finds a ground ball. I'm telling you, kid could be a contender in Little League. $11:25 to go in the game. Puck behind the net. stays over on the far side. Now kicked over, Ethan finds it, brings it over near side, kicks it up off the board, tried to get it to Gavin. Gavin finds it. 2-on-1 if they go fast. Henry, pass to Henry. Henry shot just wide of the net. Good job, good pass by Gavin. Good shot by Henry, just a little off the mark. But that's what the Caps got to set up more of. Now, as you can see, when you get those passes, the puck kind of stays in the zone for a little bit. It's still in. Liam fires it down deep, and you set up some offensive chances. Now that puck gets tipped out wide, and it's going to be a foot race. Good job by Aiden to kick it over to Liam. The defense sets up, kicks it back the other way. That, we're going to wave off any icing there. Good job, and Caps want a line change. Cooper comes in. We're going to get a whistle for, I believe that puck may have gone out of bounds. I don't know what the whistle is. I think we got equipment malfunction. I don't know what's going on. They whistled it. Something with the goalie. 10:25 to go in the game. Cats looking for some goals here. Looks like, I don't know if he's injured. I don't know if it's an equipment malfunction. They whistled it. Coach comes out. They pat him on the head a little bit. They've been hit by a stick. I didn't see what happened there. But anyway, here we go. That is okay. All right. Well, comes over to Noble. Noble tried to center up. Shot! Good save by the goalie, coming right off injury or equipment malfunction. Not sure which. And that puck comes out. And now it's covered up. That's putting a little bit of offensive pressure on. 10:05 to go in the game, but they're down 4. They gotta find some goals here. West, Coop, Noble, Miles, Brady on the ice. Comes out. Wow, that was a dangerous spot. Goalie had it covered up, and then it just passed it out to the side. Miles with it, puts the brakes on, clears it right back out. Wes gets it back over to Miles. Noble trying to keep it in. Wes trying to keep it in. That puck came out, and they get the outsides. The call every parent knows before the refs can even blow a whistle. Guys, offsides. Eli with it, trying to clear it out. That puck's still in now. Out. There it is. Now Ethan with it. Ethan gets it taken away. And Eli surveys the ice. Eli crosses it over to Henry. That puck's still in the zone. Henry with it. Ethan fighting for it. Comes over to Bennett. Bennett's going to skate around 1. Can he get around 2? Bennett clears it up and out. Bennett finds a little bit of space. They tried to put the check on Bennett, but I think the guy that checked him took the worst of it. Now Henry off his stick, able to clear it out. Gets it to Wes. Wes into the zone. Wes tried to get it over to Gavin. Gavin couldn't quite get a stick on it, but the puck's still up and shot over on the Rattler end. Brady kicks it down behind the net. Noble down there. And taken away by Liam. Liam gets checked up. They're going to call a penalty on that. And the Cats going on a power play. They got a power play goal earlier in the game. 7:36 to go here in the third. So we'll see if they can get another one. Number 18 coming off the ice. Someone drank a little bit too much water before the game. Jaden tried to keep it in. Jaden's still trying to keep it in. That puck's going to get shot all the way down. And that'll be an icing with 1:17 to go on the power play. I'll tell you what, trying to hold the phone up for an hour, oh my lord. It's like a workout. Aiden fires one. Goal! On the misdirect, West. On the redirect. Aiden fired it from deep. West misdirected it high and in. And the Caps cut the lead to 3. I guess you could say in half. 6-3 with 7:14 to go. Caps 2 for 2 on the power play. Love to see it. Saved by Lathan. Good job there by Aiden to kind of keep that from being a solid shot. Now it's up and out. Noble was going to get a breakaway, but just a little bit too far out in front of him. Miles missed him by about a foot. It ends up being an icing. Looked like it might have been a breakaway there for a minute. So it'll be a face-off in the Capital zone. 6:43 to go in the game. Puck out in center. I don't quite know what Bennett was doing on that one, but we're able to take it away. Eli with it. Eli dumps it as it goes to the blue line. Puck ends up behind the net. That's where Ethan is. Ethan and Noble working along the near side. Shot deflected high again. That one looked like it had eyes. And Noble got to keep that stick down. That puck came over, stayed on the ground. Now the puck at center ice. Rattlers trying to set up shot, get met at the blue line. Puck comes back out. Less than 6 minutes to go in the game now. Ethan down there. Puck's going to end up over on the far side corner. Now up along to the right wing, up a little bit higher into the zone. Higher and higher it goes. Now it gets dumped back down deep. Still along the right wing boards. Now over to the left wing. Shot from the wing. Save, Lathan. Lathan is showing a lot of glove work here in the third period. Puck along the wing, shot. And I don't know if that was wide or saved, but puck came all the way out of the zone. Now it's back in. 4:40 to go in the game. Puck right in front of the net. No one home. Puck still in the zone. Still in the zone. Miles tried to get it up along the boards. Couldn't do it. Puck. Now it's out. Puck's going to end up behind the net. Eli. Eli shot it right out in front of the net with the back door right open. That was dangerous, but no harm, no foul. I think Lathan was looking around for about 3 seconds like, where the heck did the puck go? 1-2, shot saved. Lathan rebound comes out, stays on the near side. And Noble able to tip it up, but had lost the puck as he was crossing it out of the zone. Forced to tip it up. Now he finds it, dumps it down deep. Puck up and out of the zone. 3:30 to go in the game. Puck along the left wing into the corner. Shot, saved, covered up. Gavin comes away with it. Gavin's been skating fast this whole game. I feel like Gavin should have a little bit more to show for his effort tonight. Put good effort in. All the boys have it. To be fair, take the first 5 minutes out of this game, it's been basically straight up. First 5 minutes though, Caps came out flat, and that's kind of the difference in the game. Down by 3, let up those 3 quick goals. So here we go, shot, save. That rebound comes out to the far side. Cooper there. Cooper tried to clear it up and out. That gets tipped, ends up back down in the corner. Just over 2.5 to play in the game. The puck centers up, shot, that gets deflected by Ethan. Ethan puts pressure on, gets the puck back down behind the net. And the puck over into the corner again. Aiden there. Aiden kicks it up along the boards. I don't know how that, not a trip, but they don't call it. Ethan puts pressure on. Now that puck, they're going to say it was tipped. And that puck's going to come all the way down. Goalie's going to hit it up. And kind of an errant pass. Coop. That puck in the zone, out of the zone. Back over to Brady. Brady with a quick pass up over to Miles. Miles dumps it in. Good dump by Miles. That's quick stick work by both Brady and Miles. Now here they come in. Brady coming in deep. Table for 4. Miles want to get in on that table? Nope. Saturday night parties just for 4. All right. Now up to center ice. Here come the Rattlers. They get it taken away. And good save by Lathan, who covers it up. The rebound to come out. 1:32 to go in the game. Hook up high. And now they come right up the middle. Shot. Good save by Lathan. Covered up again. Now they're putting Lathan under some duress here late in the third. Brady down there. We got 1 minute to go in the game. Lathan kicks the puck. Shot stays over. It goes off the outside of the net. Now it's Bennett who kicks it up over to Noble. Noble tries to tip it up to himself. Noble fight. Oh, I get why Noble was fighting for it there. I want Noble to think puck first on some of those breakouts. But what do I know? I don't know much. I shouldn't be saying that. I can't play this game. So Noble plays it a lot better than I do. I know it's Wes. Puck comes back in, 20 seconds left to go in the game. Liam with it, Liam. Wes, up over to Henry. Henry dumps it down deep. 5 seconds left to go in the game, so this one pretty much decided. And that'll do it. The Rattlers going to double up on the Caps in this one, 6-3. But after those first 5 minutes, Caps kind of played a straight-up game against a team that's ranked about 4 points better than them in my hockey rink. So you knew it was going to be a difficult. It's going to be a difficult task for them today. But kind of after that first 5 minutes settled down, they played fairly well. So thanks everyone for watching. We got 2 games tomorrow, one at 11 and one at like 2:45, 3:45, something like that, down at Southgate. So we'll do those. We'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully, we got to keep an eye on my phone. We'll see.